Dialectics is a way of thinking that brings together opposite ideas to create a more complete understanding. It helps to resolve conflicts between different perspectives by finding a solution that includes elements of both sides. Many philosophers have used this approach in different ways. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato used dialectics as a means of discovering the truth through discussion and argument. He would bring together two opposing ideas, like someone who thinks that justice is just following the state's laws and someone who thinks it's about doing what's fair, to find a better understanding of justice that surpasses both perspectives. In addition, Immanuel Kant, a German philosopher, suggested that the process of understanding the origin of all things through reason would inevitably lead to contradictions or a dialectic. Kant understood that our perception of reality is limited by our senses, so we could never truly comprehend the objective reality, which he called the thing in itself, or noumena. This realization imposed limitations on Kant's dialectic, as it could only understand the world of appearances, or phenomena. Furthermore, Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, a German idealist philosopher, used the concept of dialectics to explore the evolution of ideas and the progression of history. Hegel believed that dialectics was a way to achieve the ultimate realization of God, with the transformation of ideas serving as an example of this process. For instance, the development of democracy is an excellent illustration of dialectics in action. It began as a monarchy, then changed to its opposite, a republic, and finally became a democratic monarchy in which the power of the monarch is constrained by democratic institutions. On the flip side, Karl Marx, a German philosopher, believed that Hegel's dialectic is standing on its head and therefore needed to be flipped upside down to make it more scientific. He used dialectics to study the conflict between the oppressor and the oppressed and believed that this could help us understand how society changes over time. For instance, the ongoing conflict between capitalists and workers over the means of production can be seen as a dialectical struggle toward a solution that goes beyond the current incomplete order. Marx believed that material conditions, like technology, played a critical role in this process. For him, the development of society depends on technological advancements in the means of production, and the conflict between the ruled and the ruler determines the course of history's evolution, from hunter-gathering societies to slavery, then to feudalism, then to capitalism, and eventually to a post-capitalist economy as a completion of this materialist process. To sum up, dialectics is a method of reasoning that brings together opposing ideas to come up with a better understanding. Philosophers such as Plato, Kant, Hegel, and Marx have all used dialectics to resolve conflicts and reach more comprehensive solutions. No matter the situation, the aim of dialectics remains consistent: to resolve opposing ideas and achieve an outcome that goes beyond both, leading to a more complete understanding. In contrast, the Slovenian philosopher Slavoj Žižek has a different approach to dialectics compared to Plato, Kant, Hegel, and Marx. He believes in the incompleteness of the whole and accepts the unpredictable and chaotic nature of reality. Žižek thinks that nature is not always on our side and we cannot control or fully understand it. He warns that we can experience disappointment and frustration if we continue to believe otherwise. In Žižek's view of dialectics, the process is marked by disruptions and glitches rather than a straightforward synthesis. These disruptions are important because they reveal the shortcomings and inconsistencies in our current understanding and can lead to opportunities for progress. Žižek's view of dialectics is more extreme because it emphasizes the unpredictable and destabilizing nature of the process. According to Žižek, nature can be compared to a video game with glitches. Some glitches are good and offer new opportunities for exploration and mastery, while bad glitches are destructive and disrupt our play. Nature, in his view, is full of flaws that can undermine our plans and expectations. This creates a picture of a chaotic and unpredictable world. As Žižek is fond of saying,
You know, or the metaphor I like to use, I'm not saying no panic, we have problems, but we see the light at the end of the tunnel. Coming from Eastern Europe with our sarcastic humor, I'll say, of course there is light at the end of the tunnel, because it's another train approaching us from there.
in the body of work of the filmmaker Quentin Tarantino, this philosophy holds great significance. His films consistently elicit a wild oscillation of humor and horror in the viewer. As Tarantino himself asserts,
violence in cinema. I always said that it was almost as if it was one of the reasons Thomas Edison invented the camera, was to film violence, right? Because it's so good. What I'm about is playing the audience. Like, I feel like I'm the orchestra conductor and the audience's reaction are my orchestra. And the sounds you make are my instruments, and your feelings are my instruments. And so it's like, I want to, so it's like, laugh, laugh, laugh. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Okay, now be horrified. Be horrified. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible, horrible, horrible. Laugh.
in the critically acclaimed film Pulp Fiction, directed by Quentin Tarantino in 1994, there are scenes that demonstrate Žižek's dialectics of incompleteness by being unpredictable and shaking up our understanding of reality along with its amusing dialogue.
Check out the big brain on bread. You're a smart mother.
Unusual storytelling style,
7:22 in the AM.
No, ain't quite time yet. Come on, let's hang back. Now look, just because I wouldn't get no man a foot massage, don't make it right for Marcellus to throw Antoine off a building into a glass motherfucking house, fucking up the way the nigga talks. That shit ain't right. A motherfucker do that shit to me, he better paralyze my ass, because I kill a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying.
and unconventional scenes that contribute to the film's overall appeal. In the film, there are a lot of examples of bad glitches. Almost all of them are unexpected events that reveal the limitations and inconsistencies of our understanding. My favorite example is the character of Vincent Vega, played by John Travolta. Every time Vincent goes to the bathroom, something bad happens. For instance, when he goes to the bathroom at Mia and Marcellus's home, Mia finds heroin in his jacket and overdoses after snorting it.
All right, Mia. So listen, I gotta go. All right? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Oh.
At the diner, while Vincent goes to the bathroom, the place is robbed by Pumpkin and Honey Bunny. Lastly, when Vincent goes to get Butch, he goes to the bathroom in Butch's apartment, and when he comes out, he gets shot. And also one of my favorite scenes is when Vincent Vega screws up big time on the way back from Brett's apartment. He and Jules are bringing Marvin to face Marcellus, and during an argument about miracles, Vincent accidentally shoots him in the face, blowing his brains out at the back of his head, all over the car, in broad daylight.
Telling Marcellus today, I'm through.
Well, why don't you tell him at the same time why?
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah, and I bet you $10,000 he'll ask his ass off.
I don't give a damn if he does.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped that?
Oh, fuck's happening? Oh,
man.
shit, man.
Oh, man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Oh, man, I seen some crazy-ass shit in my time, but this...
Chill out, man. I told you it was an accident. You went over a bump or
Hey, the
something.
car ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
Hey, look, man, I didn't mean to shoot the son of a bitch. The gun went off. I don't know why.
Well, look at this fucking mess, man. We're on a city street in broad daylight here.
Believe it, man.
Well, believe it now, motherfucker. We gotta get this car off the road. You know, cops tend to notice shit like you're driving a car against their fucking blood.
Just take it to a friendly place, that's all.
This is the valley, Vincent. Marcellus ain't got no friendly
But
places
you
in the
saved
valley.
my fucking town, man.
Shit!
What you doing?
I'm calling my partner in Toluca Lake.
Where's Toluca Lake?
It's just over the hill here, over by Burbank Studios. If Jimmy's ass ain't home, I don't know what the fuck we gonna do, man, because I ain't got no other partners in 818. Jimmy, yo, how you doing, man? It's Jules. Just listen up, man. Me and my homeboy in some serious fucking shit, man. We're in a car, we gotta get off the road pronto. I need to use your garage for a couple hours.
Each of these scenes demonstrates the unpredictability and disruptive qualities of events that challenge our expectations and encourage us to re-examine our comprehension of reality, making Pulp Fiction a perfect way to illustrate Žižekian dialectics. In our pursuit of stability and order, we often resist the unpredictable and the chaotic. Yet, Žižek urges us to embrace the bad glitches that disrupt our expectations and turn them into opportunities for growth and transformation. This process of transformation is not a smooth one, as the very glitches that may seem good can quickly turn bad. But such unpredictability is precisely what makes life so rich and complex. By acknowledging the chaotic randomness of nature, we can begin to reconceptualize the dialectical process, recognizing that nature will always be incomplete. This incompleteness is not something to be feared, but rather something that can help us create a future that is ideal for all. However, as Zizek cynically reminds us, there will always be a train approaching us at the end of the tunnel, and so we must move forward with both caution and courage, embracing the unpredictability of life and using it to our advantage as we strive for a better future.
What the fuck we gonna do, man? Because I ain't got no other partners in 818. Jimmy, yo, how you doing, man? It's Jules. Just listen up, man. Me and my homeboy in some serious fucking shit, man. We're in a car, we gotta get off the road.